Yo, what's up, guys? Good to be back. I'm sorry I left you all, I'm sure, many questions, lots of feels. But we're here. That's right. The calmest, the chillest, the most rational crypto technical analysis channel out there. I hope everybody survived. Could have come hung out in the Patreon, or in the Patreon. Sorry guys, in the Discord. In the Discord, we could have. Crap. Speaking of which, Streamlabs is about to shoot out the wrong Discord link. Crap. Your job never ends as a streamer. You just keep on going. Doesn't even know I'm live yet. Oh well. That's good. It'll give me time to change this Discord link. Discord link's in the chat, by the way, guys, if you're not in there. Best way to keep up with our streams. Of course, it's gonna not work. Best way to keep up with our streams. Highly recommend it, especially when we take a few days off, guys. We rarely take days off. Not a commonplace thing. But we're back, apparently. I could sense it in the crypto force that it was needed. So we're back. Nah, I missed you guys. I missed you. That was the longest we've ever gone without streaming. It was enjoyable. Got to focus on my life for a little bit. A wee bit. But you guys know I'll never leave you for too long, so here we are. Here we are. Alright. Alright, that link should be good. Link's in the chat. Stream Element Spot says it's running. That's right. Discord link's in the top. Pinned message. Alright, hey man. Feels good. Feels good. It's been a while. It's good to be back. First things first, guys. New stream. Gotta hit that like button. As you guys know, I am a streamer, and thus, if I don't get the sufficient amount of likes on the stream, they take away my streaming license. Alright. New start, new chart. That's what we always say. And guess what? Guess how we're going to start this one? You guys know. You already know it. By zooming out. That's right. Let's gain some perspective. What is actually going on here? What is actually going on? Best way to do that, let's go out to that monthly. Just take a look here for 2 minutes. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe we'll put it, let's make it even more compelling. This is on a regular scale, non-logarithmic. We seem to still be up pretty high in the clouds, don't we? That we do. Monthly says, guys, chill out. Momentum still, even at this level with 5 days to go in this monthly closing here. Momentum's still up. No signs of weakness on the monthly. Let's zoom it on in. Perspective is so important. For everyone new joining us, perspective, that's the key. So here is where it gets a little uglier, right? That's probably why there's a little discomfort. We haven't seen too many red weekly candles, have we? In fact, only 4. Only 4 total since October. This is pretty spooky for some. I'll let you guys know. The Tom Crown Fear Factor Index, currently at a 0 out of 100, has not moved. So what we see here, looking at last week's close into the open of this week, 57,500 just about. That's going to be sitting as our weekly resistance above. Let's mark it. W resistance, all caps, because today's an all caps day. 57,500. We get one more piece of information here. Yes. All right. We have a weekly support. Sure. All right, put that there. Just to silence the critics. God, I feel good, man. Taking a little break from things just feels so good. All right, we have one more piece of information we can glean from the weekly before we even look at indicators. What that is, boom. Right near price now. 48,600. This is going to be the weekly target close for the bulls. Close at or above this level. Well, above this level. Invalidates what is currently a bearish engulfed weekly candle. With 5 days to go, this is absolutely a reasonable target. 5 days, that's way too much time to even really consider what's going on in this candle. We're going to have to zoom in more to get a better idea. But let's see a few things we've been keeping our eyes on here. Let's take a look at that weekly 20. Weekly 20. Target that it seems to be a thing of rumors at this point, really. We were expecting a test of this long ago, never came. But it is climbing. It is climbing fast. I'm a perfectionist. Move on, Tom. You don't need to get it perfect. 28,000. 20 weekly. At the start of this run, all the way back in October, Leroy Jenkins.
What's a sell button? It's leg day, baby smork.
Oh, it's leg day. Every day's leg day. What is the sell button? Honestly, if I can make an exchange right now, I would make it no sell button. Just buy. Thank you, Gavin, my friend. It's always leg day, baby. Alright, since the start of this run, I'm going to go ahead and say even since the beginning for this run. August. End of August. We've been watching this 20 weekly as it's been a rather reliable support in the previous bull run. Seeing multiple tests on the weekly of it. In all honesty, we were thinking we would have already hit this by now. Bitcoin had a different plan. Trading up to 60,000 in the first quarter of 2021. What is good? Like, what is even happening? On this channel, go back, watch the streams. Don't actually do this because why would you do that? It's a huge time sink. Just trust me that it happened and ask someone who saw it. On this channel, we were looking for 17.1 back in September, October. Seemed like a dream. We weren't even looking for a new all-time high for 20,000 to break until Q2 of this year. Now we're in Q1 and we've tripled from 20K. Beyond any expectation. If you would have told someone a few months ago we would be at 60,000 in February of 2021, they would have carted you off to the wacky house. This is mind-blowing. 20 weekly, sitting at 28,000, still above anywhere we would have imagined even short time ago. Let's look at that 21 EMA. You guys know I'm not as big of a fan of the EMAs. They're not my jam, but enough people value them that we'll put it on our chart. Why not? Here we go. 20 weekly EMA, 21 weekly EMA. I don't know why they chose 21. Who cares? Sitting at 31,000. These levels, 31,000, 28,000, these weekly MAs, we would consider these possibly the absolute lowest point at any given time that we would expect a back test. We saw it over and over, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times in the previous bull run. Currently at 0 out of 7 for the bull run now. While those numbers might scare some, those are some high numbers, man. Those are numbers we didn't even expect to be thinking about at this point. Let's take a look at our indicators and we'll move on. So here is where it gets tricky. What do we have here? We have bearish divergence. That's not a good sign, right, Tom? Bearish divergence, that sounds spooky. It is spooky. It is spooky, but is it unheard of? Let's look back. December 2017. What? 2016. I was going to say no. December 2016. January, February 2017. We had the same problem. The exact same problem. Didn't seem to matter much, did it?
What you mean did you just fade my Santa meme?
Rico, You are part of the we, bro. You are part of the we. Hey, dislikes are welcomed. You can smash that dislike button. You think I care? I take it as a compliment. Rico, you're part of that we. Get out of here. So here is this happened. 2016, 2017, we had the same setup on the weekly. And what I'm about to say next, we have the exact same setup again. So here's why I'm not phased. We had a lower high in RSI with a higher high in price. That's bearish divergence. But what did we see after that? We saw a lower low in RSI with a higher low in price. That's bullish divergence. You'll never guess. You'll never guess what I'm about to show you. Some of you do. All right, let's check it out. We have the exact same setup. This is the exact same setup. We already have the lower low in RSI. It's already there. We don't know where this will stop yet. Could be lower. Doesn't really matter. It's already set up. You already have the lower low. Price, seemingly fine. So here is the condition that we have. As long as price doesn't trade below 28,600. Oh, Roy.
Smash the dislike button. You're all appreciated.
I appreciate that 15, man. And I appreciate just touch the buttons. Touch them. I don't care. Just do one. Both are good. Here we are. Boom. Let's make this a different color. Let's make this special. Let's make it yellow. Yellow's a great color. As long as the price doesn't trade below 28,700, it can go anywhere. Look at this. Weekly support, 38,100. Is price likely to break that? Not really. It's possible. Not probable. We have the exact same setup. We don't know when it's going to reverse exactly. Take out your magic 8 balls, roll your dice, get your tarot cards somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't matter. As long as price remains above 37,000, we have bearish divergence on our highs and bullish divergence already beginning to paint on our lows. I'm not phased. Not phased. Does anyone know if these sell off?
High five, Sire Crown beer mugs, just because you are not that arrogant woman, Mitch Crypto. Much love from T. Someone just send 3k BTC to Kraken, place your stinky bids.
Train Invader, my man. Cheers. Cheers. Good to have you, my friend. It's good to be back. Rico with the Kraken. Man, Kraken. Dude, Kraken. We'll get into Kraken then. We'll get into Kraken. They'll get him out. They'll get an earful from me, I'll tell you what. What's up, M Stone? How are you doing? Money's flowing into gold. Maybe we'll take a look at gold. We'll find out. Money's been flowing out of gold for a while, so would not surprise me. Yeah, you know what? We'll throw gold in there just for M Stone. Been a while. Good to have you here, brother. Bradley looking at Crow. You know what, man? Typically we have a $5.
Can you make a ladder in chart for Patreons?
Yo, Iconic, my man, with the Jesus punch. A donation so strong he turns water into full glass beer bottles. Thank you for the 100, man. Can I make a ladder in chart for patrons? Sure, man. Shoot me details on what you'd like to see in that, and I'll do it. Sure. Thanks for the 100, brother. Great to see you. Great to have you here. It's great to be back. All right, weekly. We have the same setup. Is this worrisome? Does anyone know the bottom? I haven't consulted my Magic 8 Ball yet, but I have pretty high confidence that 28,700.
Hey bro, can you analyze BTC for me, please?
Thank you, Gavin. I hate and love you. How am I supposed to analyze? You keep interrupting me, my man. Haven't consulted my A-ball, but I can say with very strong confidence, 28,700, the probability of trading below there before setting a new high, very low. Extremely low. Statistically, very bad bet. Could we trade down to 38? Sure.
Hey bro, can you check BTC for me, please? It's urgent.
Didn't that just play? Or is that the same thing? Could we test 38.1? Sure. Do I think we will? No, not actually. But we could. Either way, above 28.7 and we are good.
I will gladly donate the 5 for the super coin that is Crow.
There it is. Ultra Chaos Steve, our resident Crow master. Fair enough. Bradley, make it right. Well, Steve already got you, my man. Steve already got you, don't worry. I was going to do it anyway. Only because it is a redemption story that needs to be shared. So we gotta keep moving. We're never gonna get. We're still in the weekly. I was gonna spend like 2 minutes max on this. Current condition.
I'll spend my basement rent for the month until you analyze BTC. Willing to get evicted if that's what it takes to have Tom Crown analyze BTC.
The repo men are coming, bro. They're coming for you. They're coming. All right. One last time. In current condition, momentum is waning the first. Potential. 5 days to go. Eyes are on the weekly histogram. I'd like to see this turn back light blue. Continue our momentum to the upside and mute Gavin.
Bro, just analyze BTC, that's all I ask.
Can we mute Gavin? Can we do that? The higher ups, they said we can't mute Gavin. Oh well. Maybe we'll get to the daily. Maybe we'll be able to analyze some BTC. We'll find out. So let's take a look at our daily. Do we have anything interesting here? Yes, we do actually. Yesterday, sold off to our previous daily support, barely missing it. Very important price value lingers near the same level. Our pride and joy, the 20 daily. You know, we've been speculating.
Alright, well I gotta leave now. Thanks a lot for not analyzing BTC, man.
It's about to end, Oliver. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, man. Anyway, Kevin, thank you for the donations, bro. And note to everyone else, we'll be figuring out how to make those not so distracting. Anyway, the weekly 20 untouched. The daily 20 though. Daily 20 we've seen interacting with price quite a bit. Could this be?
Everyone knows the only real BTC is BTC.
Not true. False statements. Alright, alerts are going off. They'll be resumed shortly. Gotta get through the daily. We're like, I don't even know how many minutes in now. Didn't even get there. You guys are awesome. 700 watching. Woo, buddy. And the numbers are back. And the numbers are back. Heck yeah. Welcome back, everybody. I know you're waiting for me. I was waiting for you. All right. Daily support was broken today. Just barely missing it yesterday. Lines up with a rather important moving average. Our favorite, the 20 on the daily. We've seen it hold as support before in January on our correction, consolidation, whatever. Acted as support many times, and let's put this out there, was a great long scalp position. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I'll say the same thing I said back in January. Until we get a daily close below the 20, We're still moving up. As soon as we did, the minute we did, boom, we moved down. Watch for the same thing here. Same thing. This is going to be today, and I guess every day until we move away from this 20 moving average. This is going to be a big target, a big daily closing target for us. So that puts today 47,000, 74,000. I am dyslexic. 47,728. That is our target for today's close. That's a low bar, man. That's a low bar. We're aiming down. I don't even know what I'm saying now. A close above this level likely to lead to a bounce, a retracement. Where might that retracement be? That's the next logical question. Easily answered. Boom, take the swing high. February 21st, today, swing low. Do we know this is the low yet? No. If we close above the 20, we can have pretty good confidence. So where might we look? We always look to the 0.5, 51,185, all the way to the 618, 52,800. These are going to be our retracement levels. And this is just retracement. We're not even talking where might we look upwards. I want to close above this 20 here. I want to see an engulfing green candle. And if we do, then we're looking up again. Upside target would be in the 70s. I'm done calling 72, 75, 77. In the 70s. We're at the point where we're in the 10,000 increments. Measured move would put us at 75. Until we break 58.3, that's not for us yet. Not yet. I'd like to see this daily close above the 20, as I said. I'd like to see the next daily candle, bullish engulf, retest or test these retracement levels up to 52.8. If the bulls have it, something tells me that if they don't have it now, they will. But if the bulls have it, they have the power. They'll push through, retest the high, move up to that 70 target. Watch the 20 daily today, guys. It is that easy. A close below is very bad. And when I say very bad, honestly, it just means if January was very bad, then that would be very bad. Was January bad? Not really. 42,000. People got an opportunity to buy lower, 28,000. That price, not likely to be seen again, in my opinion. And then we moved to 60. I'll take it. I would take that price action. People have been talking about a dip. There could be your dip. Ooh, I'm just noticing this for the first time. Cool. So we have, okay. I guess today's wick low wasn't that random. This is what I love about doing these lives, guys. I like literally chart and I see stuff for the first time as well. Didn't catch this earlier doing my analysis. 44,850. We see that was previously a daily support. I missed that. Sloppy, man. I'm getting sloppy with my days off. We can see that acted as daily support February 10th and 11th. And this wick, that is a perfect touch. Losing this level, if we lose this level, that officially, if we lose this level, that does set us up to retest our weekly support. There's one more important thing on the daily, the 50. In January, we lost the 20 moving average. Price retreated to the 50. History rhymes, man. If we lose the 20, take a look at the 50. Easy peasies. Daily setting up for bullish divergence as well. Same as the weekly. Actually, really similar to the weekly, as it also suffers from bearish divergence on its highs. We see, wow, this really did reset it. This is a good thing in a bull market. These violent swings down, they reset your indicators. They are the bread and butter of bullish divergence. There it is. That's what we get. Provided. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Provided that we keep this level. See how that played out before, though. Interesting. In January, we didn't have bearish on the daily. Oh well. Not a lot of conclusions there. Important notes on today's daily. MACD histogram flipping over to selling for the first time since the first of the month. We do have a few hours to go, right? An hour, 2 hours. This can still close, not in selling momentum. There is time. We're going to have to see buyers into the close. That isn't unheard of. Something tells me, though, it might close this way. There's a shimmer of hope in the darkness of that red candle. Let's see if we can find any examples quick. Here we go. We do see on occasion MACD on longer time frames flipping from buying to selling or selling to buying for one tiny candle. Something about this candle reminds me of it. When we get that and we see momentum again shift. So in the previous example, it was buying momentum to selling for one candle back to buying. If we get that again, those tend to be very strong periods. So if we close red here today and tomorrow we see buying, as we were somewhat speculating, bouncing off that 20, that would be a very strong bullish signal on the daily. Very strong. We're going to move on because this is taking forever. I love you guys, but man, those alerts, they throw me off. We do have support from the previous high in January, 40,600. However, in bull markets, we don't tend to get those clean back tests. If this was a stock, I would be looking, absolutely, for that clean back test of the daily before moving up. Bitcoin, bull market, doesn't like to go back. It doesn't like to revisit. So I'm not going to be betting on that. Let's zoom it in at least one more time. This is when it starts to look a little different. There's a way to make this auto delete. Selling momentum is continuing to the downside. It shows no signs of slowing as of this moment. So that may not line up with what we saw on the daily. Watch for signs of waning selling momentum on the 12-hour. If you get them, then you can look to the daily. For now, 12 hours selling has not fully tested its 50 moving average, but we see that it lines up. Now, actually on this candle, didn't previously. We see that that 50 lines up perfectly with that daily support, which is also a 12-hour support. They tend to be. This is a great level for a bounce, especially when you combine it. With that daily 20. It's where to look. Check out this 12-hour RSI. I actually missed the RSI on the daily. Hopefully I can still make this point here. All the way down to 40. That is some low. Possibly the making of bullish divergence. Let's check out our other lows. Where was the next lowest point? Okay. If we get the bounce today, that's some gnarly bullish divergence. Gnarly. Higher low in price, much lower low in RSI. That's some very strong bullish divergence. We're not there yet. Same way we are not there yet on the weekly. But it is a good sign to see it playing out on shorter time frames. I think I'll even rewind it to the daily. Oh, I did look at RSI on the daily. We just don't have any we can't really call it until we see a move back up like we see on the 12-hour. But it's the same points. It's the same points in price. Those are significant. This is a very good level to hold then. That's my conclusion. This is a great level to hold. This would be a clean test. Slightly higher low versus the 10th. Support. 50 moving average on the 12-hour. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, I didn't think that would do much. We're going to zoom in one more time. Un mas, and then we'll move on. 4 hours. Man, that RSI is low. When was the last time was it as low? The last time RSI on the 4-hour was this low was September 3rd, 2020. Since then, since September 3rd, 2020, this is the lowest point. This is the most oversold the 4-hour has been in months. Is this the lowest price point? That's the question. I'm trying to drill that in with you guys. Is this the lowest point in price since September 3rd? No. That's how you get bullish divergence. That is bullish divergence. What we see, this wick was a huge fake out. I'm blown away. Blown away by that wick. I saw that wick and I was like, man, we're going right back up. Bought up, was pretty much just immediately rejected. Our lows really didn't come down much. What do we see here though? We see selling. This is, in hindsight then, a momentum leg. Selling. But we have not seen that same momentum leg build. This could be consolidation above support. Looks like I wrote sugar. That's actually pretty funny. Am I having like an episode right now, or does that weirdly kind of look like sugar? I read sugar. The cursive sugar. Coincidences. All right. The takeaway here. This momentum leg was built rather quickly, then knocked down. We're not seeing that same movement. Instead of coiling up, making a shelf, as we would expect in a momentum leg, instead we're seeing slightly higher lows and lower highs. To me, that is a coiling down or descending channel, potentially. We're like speculating out into the future here. If so, we would expect that to break up. So that's some good news just on the candlesticks right here on the 4-hour. Combined with the RSI, that's pretty decent for the short term. I can't believe how much that looks like sugar. I'm going to save that. It's going somewhere. You're all my sugar. I think this Discord link works. Hopefully that Discord link works. I don't know. Rico, do not ever tell Josh stop giving me his pills, man. Those are the good. He gets the good stuff, so. It's an anagram for Gavin. Haha! Vajan. Very nice. I like. Alright. So 4-hour looking good as we zoom in. Not looking so bad. Look at the hourly. We don't usually do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Momentum on the hourly, I'm surprised. I was not expecting this. Picking up. Still picking up. It looks like we might have had that single candle fake out. Nope, not quite. But we did have a momentum fake out. Typically, any fake outs on momentum lead to stronger impulse waves in the direction it was originally trending. That's good. One more note here. This one's the spicy note. If you've watched this entire stream, this is what you've been waiting for. The small time frame in-stream calls, right? I know. Here we go. Slightly higher low above 44,850 support. That touch is too clean to ignore. What do we have? And a lower low. All right, let's take a look. I wish I would delete all my drawings whenever I change time frame. That'd be nice. Here we go. All right. So what do we have? We have a low that wicked up momentum leg, sold back off for a lower low. Oh no. Oh no, the low. But when we look at the RSI on the hourly, it's hard to see. You might not even be able to tell at home. I'm going to zoom in. We have the bully divergence, man. We have a lower low in price with a higher low in RSI. This is on the hourly. This is not your moon ticket. But what this is the first sign of maybe we are reversing. You know what that would line up really well with, guys? Our retracement target. When we look at the difference between our lows here in blue, we actually don't have any divergence. So nothing really to be taken away there. Bearish, bullish. Slightly between these lows, I'm not going to mess with that. It's too small time frame. Lines up. Looks like a price coming off a bullish engulfed hourly. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You know what we can do here? We can use our fib tool again. Connecting our high, swing high, on that momentum leg to the lowest point in price. Again. What does that tell us? Well, it tells us that maybe we are right for always looking at that 0.5 because we've already tested it. We've sold off, tested our 0.5 retrace, the most common, the one we always look to. Rejected. Did not set a lower low. Now we're heading back up. That's not a bad sign. 50,000 at the 618. Logical target. Logical short-term target. Lines up with our greater retrace. We can see these green lines overlapping. Pretty high confidence there. I'm going to set an alert. You know when I set an alert, it means I mean business. So there we go. I'm getting so trolled by these stupid TradingView alert messages. Why can't I turn them off? I've used logarithmic. I've used logarithmic on TradingView my entire career of TA. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. My entire TA career, and never did it ever have any issues triggering on logarithmic, nor did it ever give me those warnings, and now it does every time, and it's just annoying. So let's also put one below. All right, we got through Bitcoin, so I think we can re-enable the alert box. Funny, because only Dallin Sun. I'm going to replay that for you, Dallin Sun. Just not going to read it, okay. Dallin Sun said hi. A welcomed variation of his typical yo. Yo being a slang term. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Dallin Sun. Hello to you as well, my friend. Hello to you as well. So now that we've zoomed out, we've gotten some perspective. How do you feel? A little better, a little worse? Both. I'll take both. Take a look at the chat, finally. I see Ja just timing people out. Just left and right. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Ja? Ultra Chaos Steve, already shouted you out. But you know I love you. Great chatting with you today. Corey B like sugar. What's up, man? Kua, Brandon. Kenny Dinoff feels okay, man. That's right. Cody Hayes. How do I feel about band? I don't really have any feelings about it. Narbra. Hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well, my friend. I truly hope that. I hope everyone's okay. I know that this can be tough. It can be tough watching these moves. You know what? That reminds me of what I was going to do today. I was going to start this episode with a little lesson. So much easier when I start them with a lesson. You could probably still do it. What's up, J Rook Productions? It's good to be back, man. Good to be back. Took a little break. Gotta take a break sometimes. What's up, Vincent Vegeta? It's been a moon or two since I've seen you, man. Drog96. Or I don't know whether this well. T-Friend, what's up, bro? Sorry, the chat's moving fast. It's hard to keep up. Justin Bond, my man, how you doing? Wolfgang Tier. Bud 420, love the info. Love that you're here to watch, man. Great to have you. Let's just make this bigger while we wait. Getting some calls, some call-outs, shout-outs, call-outs. Cody Haynes, I should be the actor for the most interesting man in the world commercials. I've gotten Doom Who else? Who else? I don't even remember who people have told me before. The guy from Duke Nukem, maybe Master Chief, but this is the no, Dr. Disrespect. That's probably still number one. But if anything had the ability to get close, it's the most interesting man in the world. So, thank you, good sir. Thank you. I think it's perfect time to remind everybody, smash that like button. 935 watching, our numbers are back, boys. We're back. You guys miss me. Don't lie. I missed you too. It's okay. I'm telling you. Almost 1,000 back to our flexing numbers. Right on. Right on. Might as well say it, there's probably a lot of new faces here, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget. We've gone from 17,000, I think less. Let's say 16,000 subscribers at the start of January. We are wrapping up February and 25k subscribers is in sight. That is a wild 2-month growth. And you can be part of it. Join us. As always, I am a streamer on YouTube. And you know this. If we don't get enough likes per live stream, they revoke my streaming license. And I just combust. I just catch on fire. So don't forget to hit the like button. I need the likes. It's what we live on. Just kidding. Really what it is the more people who like and subscribe during live streams, the more people YouTube shows that live stream to. So help us get the word out. All you have to do is hit those buttons. Smash the bell. Maybe comment on the stream after the show. I don't really know if that matters for us though, because nobody really watches these like a month later, so more important to like and subscribe now. Either way, I appreciate all 420. We need one more for 420. 426, we went past it. All 420 of you guys, you've earned it. Blaze it. Let's go ahead, you've earned it. And that's all the shilling. No, wait, no, a little more shilling. Discord, join the Discord. Keep up with us. We don't usually take breaks as long as we did the last few days, but it felt great. I don't regret it at all. But for next time, if you're in Discord, you'll be able to keep up with us. You'll know what's going on. You won't wonder where we are. And you know what? You'll come chat with me. You won't even miss me, so. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone in that Discord. What are we doing next is the question. I came to kick and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. What's up, Crispy? I've gone back and tossed a few of your older streams just to do some learning while you fall asleep. That's a great marketing angle, Narbra. You're hired. $0 an hour. Full time.
If everyone likes and subscribes, Tom will finally get his wings.
Ooh, that's a good angle. Iconic group coming through with them donos today, my man. Right on, thank you. That's a good angle too. Once I get enough subscribers, I finally get my wings. You want me to just not have wings live on stream all the time? I mean, that's up to you, so. What's up, Atipe Computers? You're great. 1.9 trillion stimulus about to pass. Speaking of which, from the Stone Man. I just typed in stone. Gold. You're talking about gold. Let's take a look at gold. And then we're going to take a look at a spicier chart. There we go. LPT. Sampaio. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the fam. Great. Great to have you. Be like LPT. Join the fam. Gold. This is on a yearly time frame. This is from our patron night. We were looking at gold. Talking about gold and Bitcoin. Gold. 9-year return. You know what? Let's be generous. Let's be generous. Start from the bottom. 10-year return on gold currently 26.81%. I don't have anything against gold, guys. I think gold is part of a balanced, diversified portfolio. But I ain't got time for 20% over a decade. I'm just kidding. I fully expect gold to make a new all-time high. I don't know about this year, but I think gold is still wildly undervalued, and I'm not really sure why it's so low. Part of me wants to say it's because that money's going to the corn. That's just speculation, though. I don't have any evidence of it. Let's take a look at that monthly. Monthly's got some bullish divergence, does it? Yes, it does. Bullish divergence on your monthly for gold. It's not bad. What are these? There we go. Okay. Monthly support 1776. What a year. What a year. 1776 on gold. Support on the monthly as it flips.
Long down at $57,000. Let's get that rocket going. Just calling BTC a 15 minutes W. Man, I love how we trade so different yet almost always come to the same conclusion. I need to blaze it after taking a trip to Rec City this weekend. Smash that like button, y'all.
It's so true, Rico. Rico and I have totally different approaches, and whenever we come to the same conclusion, we know we found something. We know it. Got a little resistance.
Also,
there.
shout out to Yah, he is on fire today. I promise I want short link this year.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Rico-san. Gabe, brother. Taking a trip to Rec City. Here the weather's nice, though. T-Friend. Love you, my man. Love ya. Thank you for the 5 chiff. Longed 57. Well, if by longed you mean spot purchase, I think you'll be alright. Chris Alvo, what's up, brother? From Canada. You know what? I heard that in Canada, Bitcoin's already on the moon. I wouldn't know, but I've heard. Gold monthly momentum just flipping over to selling. 3 days to go. Could be ugly, but let's zoom in. Yeah, this is better. The weekly on gold finally, still finally, since September, looking to roll over to buying momentum. This may take some weeks. This may still take some weeks. I'd like to see gold close this weekly with waning selling momentum to roll over. Oh yeah, that RSI is nice. Gold, how have you not broken out yet? This trend line is still in play. What? Either way, it doesn't really matter here. Whether gold breaks up soon rather than later, or continues its little march down, this is a very nice structure. Descending channel. High probability of a break to the upside off of this structure. When it'll happen, nobody knows. But it's looking solid, remaining in this structure with just one fake out. January, start of this year. That lower high.
5 GIF for a look at them, please, Tommy C.
Thomas C. What's up? Jimmy. Jimmy, I talked to Greg. Great guy. Talked to Greg. Oh, yeah. Daily still doing a weird dance, gold. You have divergence. A divergence of some kind. You're just waiting to break that. Just waiting to break that trend. It'll happen sooner or later. I can speculate and say, the money's going to crypto. To be honest, that would just be me looking for what I wanted. That'd just be me. That's what I think. That's what I want. I don't like to push my bias on you guys. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Zen. Didn't get that bump and run. Zen. Spicy. Our 81 call. Who was there for that? Raise your hand. Were you here when we called for 81 on Zen? Hadn't hit it yet. Haven't really looked at it that much since. We're speculating we could see, because everything was really overshooting its targets. We were speculating maybe we see 100 psychological. Big picture, we were looking for a retrace. Looks like we got it. 81 Fibonacci extension, just giving us the answers from the past. 12-hour doesn't seem like it's gonna give us answers, does it? No, it doesn't. So we're gonna have to zoom out. Gonna have to do some zooming. By the way, Jimmy G, thank you, Mang, for the $5. Appreciated. Selling momentum on the 12-hour. Still selling. We do have $36.75 strong support below us. You can see price consolidated underneath it as resistance before breaking out. Do we have anything else though? Do we have anything? Not really. Not really. Near. Something tells me that Zen just might close above 55 today. Just might. We'll see. Either way, we are still following its daily trend, even at this level, at 50. It does seem kind of random where it stopped. Maybe the daily here could have been acting as support. Kind of just grasping at straws, though. 42. I'd like to see Zen close above 55 today. If it does, I think it's going to move back to test that 72.81 area. This was what we were looking for. We got it. Let's see where our moving averages are. I wonder if we've encountered something. There it is. Same as Bitcoin. I have a feeling after looking at this chart, I haven't really looked at others. I have a feeling looking at this chart that this is going to be the common theme of the day. Coins have retraced to their 20-day moving averages. I have a feeling every request now that's today, that's what we're going to see. So I said I'd like to see it close above 55. More importantly than that, I'd like to see it close up. There we go, perfectly at 50. 8 cents off. I'd like to see it close above its 20 daily moving average. High probability of bounces when you do it. Let's see where the retrace would be. $61 upward of 66. The probable move. Right up here. Close it above the 20. Send it to the 0.5 to 0.618. We'll see what we get after that. Actually, the chart set up really nicely. If you get that bounce here, chart set up really nicely. You have bullish divergence between your lows. If we bounce here, it's too early to call. You have a lower low in RSI and a higher low in price. That's bull div. I need a bull div button so I can just hit it when there's bull div. It's like maybe some obnoxious voice is like, that's bull div. There we go. Higher low in price, lower low in RSI. Need to see the bounce for it to be valid. That's about it. Don't get better than that, man. That was our take profit target, 81. I was wrong. I was only looking for 55 on the pullback. We traded down to 42. I was wrong then. Could be wrong now. If we don't get a close, if we don't get a good close, exactly the same as I said for Bitcoin. Close under the 20, we're looking at the 50. The 50 just so happens to be sitting right at our support. $36.76, $37. That would be a great downside target to look for. If we don't get the bounce. Hazma. Hamsat. Word. My man, Hamsat. You are the chosen one. You're the chosen one of this episode. You are the only subscriber during this live that YouTube decided to play an announcement for. You are the chosen one, my man. Thank you for subscribing. Yo, maybe we should make a game out of this. Should make a game out of it, because it like really never. It's like once an episode now. Maybe I should be like whoever. I forgot about Crow, but I didn't forget. Should be like whoever the subscriber. I don't know. If like yours gets announced, then you win something, because it really doesn't happen often. I didn't forget, or I did forget. Now I remembered. Crow defying all the odds. All the odds. Oddly still respecting the TA, though. I don't even know why I say oddly. Of course it does. Everything does. Crow breaking out. Blasting. This was certainly coordinated. That 15... Crow burned 80% of its total supply. And this was the result. That timing was perfect. They burned it right at resistance. Well played. Well played, man. Well done to the Crypto.com team on that one. Clearly a company that knows its own chart. Reaching up as high as 27.2 cents, just below our 28 cent. I guess that was previous wick. I don't even know what that crap is. I usually don't trust this, but just below the 28 cent, I guess, all-time high mark. Trading back down. Man, it still respects the TA. Trading back down to the 15 cent. This is now support. Closing above 15 cents. Oh yeah. What's really impressive. Shout out to Steve, Ultra Chaos Steve. Maybe the only one in the world who pulled off this trade, man. Well done. Well done. Bravo. Cheerio. At the same time of the burn and the USD spike, Monero, Crow, bottom to top, hitting a 230% gain against Bitcoin. Oh man, that's like you drool. You drool over that kind of gain. Let's see. Let's see. That didn't look good. Those are the kind of gains you stay up at night thinking about. Hard to call. Retracement seems funky to me here. Seems funky. Oh. Son of a... Had I adjusted this, we would have had that. Either way. On the daily, what I like. Price remaining above the 50 and 20. We're seeing them kiss. Both of which are aimed up. This looks like a good cross. This looks like a good cross. I would not like to see Crow trade below 260 sats, the 100 daily moving average. If I was making a scalp play on this, I would use a stop loss there. Do we have a 200? 200 still sitting untested at 730 sats. Honestly, that's my upside target, man. You break up, if you can get through 508 sats on Crow BTC, 730, or wherever this 200 is at the time, likely to have come down a little bit unless it happens today, which... not very good odds. I have an interesting idea. We're going to use this fib extension tool in a different way than I've ever used it. We're going to use this in a meta way. Okay, that'll have come down a little bit in 1 or 2 days. Actually line it up with this. Ooh. Don't do this at home. This is not TA. Yet, until I've proven it works. Here's what I'm doing, guys. This is a master's class, apparently. Here's what I'm attempting to do. I'm attempting to fit a fib backwards. Okay. By lining up the measured move with where I'm predicting the 200 daily would be. And what that gives me, by placing the 200 where I predict this 200 daily, and this is not TA, don't try this at home like I said. We're going to see how this plays out. I've never done this before. Where I'm predicting it could be by that time. And what that would give us is the retracement target. Huh. This is not real. This is not real TA, but it's interesting. I've never tried to use it this way. What's upsetting is, well, that's pretty darn close already to where it is. 300 sats, that's a pretty clean touch. Up to 700. Yeah. This is probably honestly just better. Just use 300. Let's take a look at our indicators. Obviously a little momentum waning. Your RSI looks pretty good though. Crow in retracement, but would not surprise me in the slightest to see a move to 700 sats here. This may take weeks. This may take weeks. Consolidation. Trading down to that 260. I don't think it's going to be fast. That's where it wants it. It wants those 700 still. The Wolf and the Crow. How you doing, Wolfpack? Download on. I want a smart car. I was about to shout out Jordan Andrea, the bot. Steve, you practiced the Tom Crown trading style, and it rewarded you. I'm very happy for you. He's a DMB, though. I think BNB is bullish long term. I think cryptocurrency is bullish long term. BNB, Yo, Rex City, my man, dude. How you doing? Been a long time. Joe O with some solid advice here. Welcome, Joe O. Good to see you. Hold, my friends, if you want Lambos. Be smart. Don't be a gambler. Be an investor. There's a lot of truth to that. Just gonna say. Jocelyn B, how are you doing? ADA, don't make big move. Why? Does, I mean, alright. I'm proposing this question to everyone out there. Does every move need a why? Or does it need a reason? Does it need an answer for that move? This isn't a criticism, just a thought experiment. Does everything have a why? Is there a reason for everything? I think most of it in crypto is honestly just volatility. Kevin M, I'm the coolest dude on YouTube. Kevin M, if I'm the coolest dude, then you're the second coolest dude, man. Thank you, brother. Firework Fanatic, I'm having a nice one. Thanks for being here. Positive Edge just subbing. Welcome to the fam, my friend. Don't forget to join Discord. Don't forget to hit that bell. It's the pattern on your chart at Wyckoff event. I can't say that it was placed with Wyckoff in mind. No. Could be though. Crypto mine, true that. The whys can be found in trading bot, programming algorithms, etc. There's a lot of your why. The crappy problem is that that doesn't have an answer. Like, when people ask that, they want an anchor. An anchor. They want, because The president of Bitcoin tweeted and said the EDA wasn't going to move today. That's what they want. They want something like literal like that. And this is not a criticism of anybody out there, guys. Everybody starts with this mindset. Why did it go up? Why did it go down? There isn't a why. Markets trend like this. Somewhere in the middle is its true value. Air quotes because is it true? I don't know. But markets overshoot then undershoot. They're trying to reach equilibrium by exceeding, expanding, then contracting. That's why I love moving averages. True story. Moving averages is a representation of that low. KP Killa with a 25. I don't know why it's not reading it yet, man, but we can definitely look at a Ethereum Bitcoin pair gladly. Gladly. Whoa, I'm hitting all kinds of buttons. There we go.
Can you look at BTC, please? Thank you.
Which one? Look at how many ETH BTC charts I have. Maybe I should delete some of these. Oh, always a good excuse to show off our patron trade setups. Oh, funny. Who remembers 1994 on Ethereum? Anybody? Anybody? 1994. Baskets. Baskets. I know you said FBTC, but let's do a little bit of both here. Double dip. Do a little double dip. Take it from there. Oh yeah. Ethereum hit that 1376, top of the previous consolidation range. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really even trade Ethereum often, but the TA that we put out on Ethereum has been phenomenal. Legit. Profit taking target was 0.44 in Ethereum Bitcoin pair. We were looking to layer back in.
Does it have a why? If you talk to a hardline determinist like me, the answer is yes, but it's super boring. The atoms from the Big Bang spun that way. I hope they spin me into early retirement.
I like that one. Ooh. Ooh. The lady needs my jacket. She hasn't already left. Okay, let me give this to her. I'm just gotta put this outside. Ooh, my foot is asleep. She need my jacket. I like that though, Mab, because the atoms from the Big Bang spun that way. I like that. It's fundamental to the universe. I like it. So Ethereum Bitcoin. I was gloating. Let's move on from the gloating. We're done with the gloating. You were looking to layer back in KP Kill. I don't know if you saw that post. I'm pretty sure it was a Patreon post. You're looking to layer back in. 031 being our major support, and we just touched that today.
To all the new folks, Square buying Bitcoin is all fine and dandy, but the real daddy news.
Ooh,
today, Tether being a winner.
One more finger shake. There we go. Rico. This is why we keep you around, brother. This is why we love you. Jacob Shelton. Is this a Snuggie? No. This is an adult onesie. It's very comfortable. You did good, KP. Then you already freaking know. You already know. You're in the know. I don't love that. Daily selling momentum still increasing. Hopefully we get some other signals. Hopefully. We have a little room still to the downside. Unlikely, in my opinion, to trade below 0.3. If we get below 0.3, we have we lose our bullish divergence. Something tells me that it's gonna hold on to it. Man, we slayed this. We slayed. I can't. We slayed this in Patreon. We called the freaking bottom by layering. Meaning we didn't call it at all. We were just looking for a major reversal. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 positions closed. One still open, hoping for that moonshot. Still in huge profit. So we're at major support. Daily's wicking up. Daily still doesn't look great though. Let's see, maybe the weekly. I don't even know what moving average this is. 200 EMA is right where price is. Usually I don't look at the 200 EMA on the daily. Just accidentally clicked it. Maybe it's a sign directly at price. Okay. Tricky. I don't think the daily has the answers for us. I don't think it does. I like that wick. I'd like to see it even close higher. We have an hour to go. Any close above 0.31 I'm happy with. Let's zoom it out. Maybe the weekly has secrets. This has been a long, actually quite beautiful. It's actually a pretty beautiful shape we have here. Boom. Descending channel, bud. Take that to the bank. What do descending channels do more often than not? Break to the upside. Let's see. 0.3 I think is going to hold. If it doesn't, we have stronger support below us, starting at 0.26. But I'm curious. What does the weekly have to say about all this? I honestly don't know. We'll find out. Weekly, buying momentum still waning. Dang, really not what I was looking for. Not what I was hoping for. Let's look to that monthly. There's got to be something here. Almost touched the 50, okay. Not compelling though. There we go. Whenever you're in doubt, just zoom out. Just zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. It's that easy. Get some perspective. Because if you're confused, likely you're lacking perspective. This looks good, man. Same as on the daily, as I said. Any close above 0.31. Any close above 0.31, looking great. I think Ethereum Bitcoin pair likely to close red this month could be in this condition. And I think we see next month, say minimum. I don't like saying things like that. I think on the condition we get the close this month above 0.31. Next month we will look to test 0.39. I think that is the probable outcome, in my opinion. Retest that monthly resistance, see what's up. Either way, this is just a great chart. You've got a head and shoulders on the inverted chart going on. It's a good chart. Monthly 20 held. I think we have potentially, we could potentially be seeing the bottom. I really would like today to close higher though. Thank you for the 25 KP. Killer. Love you, man. Love you, fam. What a day. So, talking about news. Everyone's talking about Square. Who cares? Nobody, it doesn't matter. I mean, I love Square. Keep going, Square. Shout out to Square. They don't sponsor us. Shout out to them anyway. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you. But there was more important news today. Rico, my man, keeping me on track like a champ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell, join Discord, boom. More important news. Wildly important news that I'm not seeing hype over. Tends to be how it is. Not seeing the hype. Man, that 1994, I knew it was on. I knew it was on as soon as it was just under 2,000. Just sounded good. Bigger news. Tether and the New York Attorney General settled their case. Settled their case. For years, Tether has been the FUD. The FUD. What about this? What about that? Tether, the Attorney General of New York, is going after them. Blah, 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 blah. Bad stuff, Tether. Today, settled their case, admitting no wrongdoing.
Tom, I saw a general consensus in the community of 62k resistance and sold 30 from 57. 554k. Buy back a portion now, or are we heading to 41k-ish?
Skylar Smith. Consensus. I'm surprised consensus got so close. Got so close to reality. Well, my man, we never know. And we can accept that we'll never know. And instead of looking to rebuy all at once, why don't we leverage our unknowingness and layer buys? If you're in profit, you're in profit. Meaning, you could you could do it any direction. You could really do it anyway. You could do it by percents. You could do it by flat numbers even though I hate everything to do with flat numbers in crypto. You could say, I'll put a limit order buy every $1,000 down. I think she looks good right now. I think we'll know. Here, I can answer your question. Not financial advice, obviously. I won't be looking for 41 unless we close the daily under the 20 moving average. There you go. If we do, then yeah, I'm looking for 41. Maybe lower. Maybe, what was it? 38? I don't know. You can rewind and find out. I went into depth. Tether. Settled their case with the New York Attorney General. New York Attorney General, they are bulldogs. They are bulldogs in the financial space, not just in crypto, but especially in crypto. Today, their case was settled. Tether admitting no wrongdoing. Zero wrongdoing. Paying $18.5 million. Guarantee you will read a news article that suggests somehow that is a bad thing for crypto. I don't know. Tether market cap, even with this sell-off, market cap is what? Just under 35 billion. They paid 18.5 million in fines. What does that mean? That means that the New York Attorney General had equal to or less than $18.5 million worth of dirt on them. Think about what percent that is of their market cap. They almost certainly spent more on their lawyers than they paid in a fine where they admitted no wrongdoing. Case closed? Question mark. That is the biggest news of today. That is the biggest news in a while. Why pay a fine if you did nothing wrong? Alright, welcome to business. Here's the thing is we can use the real Mr. Government. I think it's a good point to address, and this isn't at you, this is at everyone. So think of this. Why pay a fine if you did nothing wrong? Okay? That makes sense logically, I agree. But then in that same spirit, we have to, I think, accept that. Why would the New York Attorney General allow them to settle with just a fine if they had proof that any wrongdoing happened? And I think the answer is because it didn't have any. They never would have allowed Tether to get away with it if they could. Clearly, they didn't have the evidence. There it is. That's how, I mean, that's my opinion. I haven't talked to them. I don't know. But I think that makes sense, is they're not going to let them off with such... It's not even a slap on the wrist. They certainly spent more in legal fees than that. That's just irrelevant to them. I think it's that they didn't have a case. So they settled. Because if they would have had evidence that really showed wrongdoing, and also they admitted no wrongdoing, and there was no, as far as I know, and you know, I didn't read the whole thing, like the whole brief or something, and there was no evidence of Tether minting any unbacked Tether, so no random minting without being backed, and no minting with intent to pump or manipulate Bitcoin's price or cryptocurrency price. That's a huge win. It is a huge win for crypto. I'm not a Tether fan. I wouldn't take Tether. Like, if I had the option, why would I take Tether over dollars? Probably wouldn't. I don't want to hold Tether. But I think that's a win for the crypto space. I think that's been a big issue for a long time. There's been a lot of FUD about it. Is it put to rest? Almost certainly not. Almost certainly it's not put to rest, but this is positive. Good thing. The FUD was market manipulation, yeah. The FUD was market manipulation, so let's go after them. No, I don't really care. FUD's just part of the corn, man. I'd rather it not be around, but we need to go after everybody. Maybe. Vesemir with his restraint. He's a very restrained guy. Come with the XRP. Kaza. Well, thanks for joining us, man. I guess I'm a tool bag Hollywood doucher. And my Discord stinks, man. Well, I guess that's it, boys. Pack it up. We're done with the channel. Somebody doesn't like me. Who admittedly has only watched 20 seconds of me. Dunk. Oh well, pack it up. We'll find a way to keep going. Move it out. We had a good run. We had a great run, guys. Is what it is. Someone on the internet criticizes you, it's just over, man. Had a good run. Alright, you know what, let's get some inspiration. Let's take a look at the coin gecko. At the gecko. Get some inspiration. Red inspiration. What is up in the last 24 hours? Leo token, I refuse to give any. Leo token, you're not getting any free airtime. Soul, a coin that we looked at last time we were live. Where did it go? Oh, hello. Last time we were live. Oh, is it really heading for 23? Oh, wow, yeah. We have been following this coin quite some time. Solana. I think we were looking for 9. Actually, now I can't remember because I think we looked at it since then. Maybe I'm getting this one confused with Luna. Sol Luna? Yeah, I probably am. Either way, we broke our $9.30 target. Indicators on the daily look pretty prime. $23 would be our next measure, or next target above. Let's see if there's anything new to be gained, though. I don't think we've updated this. 14. Dude, 23 just calls. 23 calls. It's calling your name. 22. Doubt that this will happen in the short term. Doubt this will happen in the short term, but next upside target, man, 23. $3. Clearly been looking at it since 5. Wonder how our little buddy Luna's doing. Talking about Sol. Talk about Luna. Retested high. Ooh, and then perfect. Perfect back test of support. That is spicy. We were looking for 14. Still on the cards. Still on the cards. Look at this strength, though. I don't own any of this coin. So, yeah, whatever. This is strength to me, though. Look at this. It has traded sideways after an incredible run. It's traded sideways. It seems to be respecting its lows. Range bound. For now. Range bound, but Bitcoin in this time doing a 20% sell-off. This coin unfazed. Seemingly unfazed. That is strength in my eyes. That is not, doesn't mean I'm gonna go buy any. I'm not gonna buy any. I don't know what it is. But that's strength. You don't see that. You're not going to see that across the space right now. You're not going to see every coin trading sideways after 20% Bitcoin dump. That's a spicy. There it is, right? Every coin. Every coin. Hitting that 20 daily. I can do TA on every single coin in the entire space right now. Ready? If it closes above the 20 on the daily, it's looking for a bounce. No, I just sold myself out of requests. Nobody needs to do any requests now. Just the answer's out there. There it is. Look at your coin, put it on the daily. Slap on at 20. See where it closes with 56 minutes to go. Above is good, below is bad. Ozen. Hosen. Hosan. You can probably look at ADA here. Lots of ADAs. I'll do this. How about this, guys? Because I've seen many requests for ADA, right? Some people want to see ADA, right? I'm okay with that. Tips aren't the only reason I look at charts. I will put ADA on right now and I will TA it. All you have to do, everyone who wants to see ADA.
Tom, I'm having a gin and tonic. Can I get you one?
Andrew, start. Oh man, absolutely. I am more of a dirty martini guy. But I F with the gin and tonic every once in a while. A little bit of lime, a little lime. I'll take 2. 1 for each hand. Leroy.
Check out Orn parting the Red Sea today with style. Today still underpriced. Keep the spice coming.
What's up, Moonboy? By the way, Moonboy, I sent you a message about scheduling in the next 5 days. Check your messages. But I can check out Orn for you. Although I was doing this whole like tempting thing for the ADA fans. And Andrew Stewart, thank you for the 10 euros, my friend, and the gin and tonic. If you were here, I would absolutely drink one with you, my friend. Absolutely. Orn, Moonboy. Do this. Do this. I'll pull Orn up. Right? Pull it up. But I gotta finish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Let's get the Kool-Aid man in here. But I gotta finish what I started, which is, alright, who wanted to see ADA? If you want to see ADA, all you have to do right now, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and pinky promise to join Discord at some point, whether it's now or after the show. You can do that. I'll pull up ADA right now in front of Orn, and we'll look at it. Is that a deal? From me to you. I'm waiting for promises. Waiting for promises. Oh my goodness, Orn. This is beastin'. Beastin'. Alright, all done? There it is. I follow through with my promises. Moonboy, we will get to Orn though. That chart is a spicy. It's a spicy chart. Stupid ADA. ADA isn't stupid. This calculated chart that I have is stupid. So let's do it this way. Let's pull it up on US. What has the longest history play? Go with Binance.
Tom Joe Gross 420 has out-hyped the Hype Meister tonight.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wisdom of the day: in red all around, things that aren't as red or green are the gems. When everything is green, everything is the future of finance.
Yeah, man, that's some good tips. Definitely. We wanted. Definitely some good tips. Always some wisdom from the Rico. When everything dumps, can be a good idea to look at what doesn't, because everything pumps at the same time virtually. So it sets itself apart. ADA, we were looking for $1. We got $1. We were looking for a pullback to 74 cents. We got our pullback to 74 cents. Now we're looking for a retest of the all-time high. None of the numbers on this chart are going to be right because this is a calculated pair for the dollar. Let's pull open ADA here. Man, these never have enough data. That's why you got to use a calculated chart. Oh, looks like I might be having connection issues. Nope, maybe not. EAU. Probably like Bitfinex, right? It's like Cardano started like right before stablecoins, so it's gonna have history that we don't really see. Even I guess I'm just gonna have to use my crappy chart, my crappy calculated chart. If you guys know what chart on TradingView has the longest US dollar tether history, I'll whip that open. But for now, we're gonna use this, at least because it's already all charted up. ADA above its 20 daily as well, just as everything. Bullish divergence forming on its lows potentially. Just need to see a bounce. That works out. We're looking for bounces today. On the bounce, you paint the bullish divergence on the daily. It's looking good. Target is exactly the same as it was last time. We're still looking for whatever the all-time high was. On this chart, the all-time high is $1.31. $1.32. That's what we're looking for. That will complete another in-stream target. A hit. Boom. Let's see. They might have a new little move too. Ooh. Oh, we just got our tendies. This is off in the future. We're not there yet. Not there yet. Longest charter should be a minus one, not USDT. Yep. Yeah, Minchie's West. Shout out to Minchie's West, my man. Just coming in with the knowledge. That was actually what I remarked on. Maybe I mumbled it. That's actually what I remarked on. Is it ADA started like not too long before stablecoins became popular, and everything got a USDT pair. So the history is not going to be complete. That's why I have it on this calculating thing. But I was hoping something had a little bit more history than Binance, but it doesn't. Yeah, Kraken doesn't have much. So you know what? We're just going to use this $1.31. That's what I'm looking for. Done. People are wild today. They're wild today. There's your ADA. Gotta look at Orn for Moon boy. Air horns. Alright. Orn being a good little cookie, huh? Good cookie. Hitting. Man, look at the accuracy that we can have with fib extensions. Do you see this? Do you see this? Daily testing $10 measured move and psychological price level. Back testing our previous measured move, $7.16 before breaking 10 trading up to $13. Oof. Momentum faked out. Oh yeah. You now have support at $10. Maybe a potential entry to go long. You're above the 20. This is on 12 hour. Beautiful. All green candles. Whew. Momentum is up. RSI is up. You have no issues on your daily. I wish Bitcoin looked that good. This coin looks great. We might not have anything new to go on. 1417 didn't quite trade there yet. We can say 1417 is our next measured move, but man, that's so close to 15. It's hard. It's hard to not just want to say 15, but we'll stick with 17. Or we'll stick with 14. And we'll just put a little box up to 15. I don't have any Orn, but how I would approach this coin is I would wait, would look for $10, and I would look to ride $10 up to 14, 15, 14, 17. Maybe as high as 15, but I'd probably just cut it. I just cut it at 14. That is a smart trade. Does not mean it is a trade that will give you free money and is guaranteed. There's no such thing. But it is smart trading. Spicy. We can fib it. Let's fib it. Slap a fib on it. Kazmaran. What's up, bro? Welcome to the fam. Thanks for following. Great to have you. Our size good, dude. This coin looks pretty darn good. I would wait. Absolutely, I would wait for a retracement. But dang, does it look good. Yep. I found it. Just took me a minute. 2,000 sats? What?
Ocean, please stoked to have you back, brother.
Yo, David. David O. Davey O. What up, my man Ocean? Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5, my man. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Did we test 17? 1700? 1710? Looks like all... Just slightly didn't, but close enough for me. Like to see that selling momentum chill. Could be paying daily bullish divergence on your RSI. That might be. Might be. Don't see it yet. Interesting on the Bitcoin pair. Looking way more bullish than it did back in the day. That's what I can tell you that. Dollar pair. Alright, our upside target's still 229. Still. Oh, I'm gonna move this over. You're in my way. Alright, looks like we had a pretty nasty whipsaw on the 13th. Currently below the 20 daily. Not ideal. Not ideal to close there. You have 43 minutes. You gotta make it. And pennies. 97-ish. 97.7. I'd like to see it close above there today. I'd like to see that. If you don't, you do risk retesting 75 cents. That would not be the end of the world. 75 cents, not a problem. It was our previous take profit target and previous high. It broke. Technically already back tested it. It held. I'm still looking for 230. Could take a little bit, but man, 230 is still in the cards. Question is, how long do we wait for those cards? Does look like you're flagging out. Woo. RSI is coming down. Price isn't really following. You got the dollars. That's the thing, is a dollar. $1, 1 unit. Such a psychological level. I would say the most powerful of them all is the 1 psychological level. More powerful than 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Just 1. Going from 0 to 1 is the largest change in our minds. I think Ocean's going to win this battle. If it follows the highs and lows so far that it's set, we're looking at March, maybe second week of March for a breakout. He usually doesn't act that nicely. But I'm looking for 230. Good eye, David O. 618. How you guys feeling? How long have we been live? I don't even. Where am I? What day is it? Where am I? Loading the boat. Everybody's loading the boat. What's up, Greg D, my man? Shout out to Greg D. Also, shout out to r/cryptocurrency on Reddit. I browse it. They don't pay me, but they let me post there. So shout out to them. And I personally do. I follow the subreddit. So it's an easy shout out. 468 watching. Interesting. The hype has dipped a little bit. Weird. Because the close is coming. Volatility's down. Fair enough. But still 775. Did we break 1,000 today? We did. It's official. We broke 1,000 viewers today. You know what, Ja? Are you saying that I should just mention it? Papers aren't signed yet. Papers aren't signed yet, boys and girls, but it might be time to let everybody in. You'll notice there's a new link pinned to the top of the chat. Papers aren't signed. Contract not in hand yet. Checking my invisible watch. Should be here soon. But we may have our first official sponsorship. Right. right? This channel. An official sponsorship? What? Again, papers aren't signed, not official yet. But we might, and it's a big deal. We have been offered literally hundreds, if not thousands. I mean, honestly, multiple daily partnerships from shady sources. We're talking, I don't know, exchanges people have never heard of, coins I've never heard of, programs, things that I would never expose any of you to. We got the first inquiry from a company that fits the caliber, the standard, the Tom Crown crypto standard of business practice. Just waiting to sign that dotted line. But that company is BlockFi. Big things.
How's MATIC looking? Don't tar it if you are too busy.
Pestmaster, you're the man, dude. We're not that busy, which is amazing. That's right. A company that is up to our standards. It only took a year and a half. It did. It took a year and a half. BlockFi, man. It's amazing. I will publicly post the emails from the other offers we've gotten in the past, and you'll see other lesser channels probably would have agreed to those other offers, but not us. There is no amount of money that I would exchange. Literally. There's no amount of money you could offer me that would exchange the safety of you guys. And that's not just people in the Discord patrons. It's every person who watches this stream. Whether they've ever chatted in here or not, there's no amount of money that would incentivize me to expose you guys to something that could hurt you. Or that I believe could hurt you, whatever, etc. No amount. And so it's such a big deal. Such a big deal to have someone like BlockFi reach out. I'll keep you guys updated, but it's huge. It's huge. All right, MATIC. Pulling a Bitcoin. Ooh, that's got to be loud, sorry. Pulling a Bitcoin, bearish divergence on the highs, bullish divergence on the lows. Pulling a Bitcoin. Above the 20 daily. That's our rule today. Is it above the 20 daily? If so, thumbs up. If so, thumbs down. Isn't it awesome, guys? I know. I love it. I love it. It's a big deal. It's hard. Also, I have been offered thousands of dollars. And, who knows if they're ever going to pay me, if I had agreed or not. It doesn't matter because I never would accept it. But I've been offered thousands of dollars for things that I believe would have put viewers at harm. Never. Not a chance. Never would accept it. I'm here because I love crypto and I want you to love crypto. And guess what? Nobody really loves stuff when they get scammed, when they get burned. So, this goes against who I am. Bearish divergence on highs, bullish divergence on lows. Close above the 20 daily. My target above 26.5 cents. There it is. It looks good. We need to see these daily close, I feel. We're seeing slightly lower lows, but they're getting bought up and everything. Let's look at the Bitcoin pair. Maybe that'll help. Bitcoin pair support 260. Do I hear 260? Yes, I do. Local support 275. This is just inching up. That's a good sign. Bitcoin pair doesn't directly have necessarily anything to do with dollar value. However, better if it's going up than down for the dollar value, whatever you're looking at. Inching up. It's making new supports. Looking for it to break and close above 300. This is kind of its problem. It's got a lot of these peaks from the past. that are likely to act as resistance. It's looking good. $20, $20, $50, $200. Oh, 2050. Yeah, man, 2050. I'm still saying the wrong ones. 5200. Golden cross on the daily. Yesterday. Interpret that how you will. 50 and 200 both sloped up, so that gets my thumbs up. With this wick to the downside, on the Bitcoin pair, so 220. Under 220, I might reconsider, but until then, bullish. Looks bullish. Word. Man, this has been an uneventful close, isn't it? Travis Livingstone. You got my attention out of the corner of my eye. I saw the word t-shirts. Brother, I designed my own t-shirts and I have zero artistic ability. Would love help. Not even, that sounds good, would love it if somebody would design them for me. Mine are, well, see for yourself. Very uninspired. What's up, Tech Shadows? You lost money, psych. Gotcha. Joe Grows. What's up, brah? I heard through the grapevine Joe Grows was hyping. Is that true? Yeah, Travis Livingstone, I don't know if I finished my thought. Message me on Discord, bro. I would more than be okay with that. That would be amazing. What's up, all the things? Don't trip. But a good FUD 420, I deserve it. Thank you, brother. It just feels good to be acknowledged by something so big. Our little channel. How do they even find us? I don't know. But that said, we want to do business with you. Still waiting for contract. You know, you can't get ahead of yourself, but they're one of the few companies I would do business with. Put it that way. DB, according to documents, company documents reviewed by the Block Research, BlockFi has over 8 billion in total client balances. I did not know that. I believe it. Tim Raids. At what age did I get my beard? I don't remember. I think by like 24, I could grow it like this. Like full. Like 24, I think it was locked and loaded. Drogue 96, man, you got scammed and it turned you away from crypto for a bit. Understandable, dude. I don't like that.
Can you do the tar on BTC and ETH again? Thanks, man. Congrats on the sponsorship. Good things come to those who are patient. Can we do a check of the bigger coins on Kraken for entertainment?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can do that. 6:30. Yeah, let's turn the request box off after this shutdown. Look at my hair today. I didn't even notice. This is wild, man. Everywhere. Alright. Ryan Jones, man, I can tell you. I can do that for you quickly, though. I will say you can always just... DVR is enabled. You can go back, check it out. For the full rundown, if you want to know the TA for today, because I'm not going to run through it like I did earlier. But if you want the full experience, it's at the beginning of the episode. Here's what I'm looking at today. Put it that way. I'm looking for a close above the 20 moving average. This goes for Ethereum as well. 20 moving average on the daily. So far, so good. So far, we are on track. Wait. We are on track. For that, here we go. There we go. Yeah, 47.3, 47.7. Close above there. I'm looking for some buying tomorrow or retracement. Low side of that retracement, I'd be looking for 51.6, 51.7. The 20 daily MA has been a hitter. It's been a hitter. It's been a bouncer, scalp play at the least back in January. Same goes for Ethereum. I think, right? Ooh, spicy. I spoke too soon. Ethereum. Ethereum already closed under the 20, and look. Haha, that brings me back to what I was saying. So let me roll back here quick. You close Bitcoin daily under the 20. Downside target looking at the 50. That's what happened in January. 50 is currently sitting at 40,200. Ethereum, a step ahead it seems, closed yesterday under its 20, hit the 50, backtested, finally backtested 1376 support, looks to be bouncing. I would prefer to see Ethereum hold that level. I would like to see tomorrow Ethereum retest 1777. It's 20 daily. I'd like to see it break it. We'll see. A close below 1376 on Ethereum. I'm looking at the number that brought us here. 1105, man. That was our target. We broke 741. And our ballsy moon boy upside target, 1105. Has been backtested. I don't think that that's the probable move. I think that we bounce. I think we bounce there. We'll see. Until Ethereum retakes its 20 daily, though, it is in limbo. If it closes below the 50, that's when that 1105 comes into play. Keep an eye. Kraken, though. Kraken Entertainment. Brought to you by Rico Essenson. I'm typing in Kraken as if that's gonna like do something. Like, let me just search by Kraken. Searching by Kraken. Alright, so there's some spiciness to be had here. We're gonna look at Kraken. They were doing some Kraken. Kraken not quite reflecting the moves of the rest of the market here on Ethereum Bitcoin pair. Or Ethereum dollar pair. Not quite. Trading down to $700 on only Kraken. Funny enough, and Rico was there for this. Vesemir, you were there for that as well. We were just chatting in the Discord. What was that? 2 days ago. Specifically about Kraken. Using Kraken. And just how dangerous long positions, actually leverage positions, can be on Kraken. This was like 2 days before this happened. Perfect example. Someone who opened a leveraged position. Honestly, anywhere above 1400. If they had over 2x or over, liquidated. If you opened a little bit higher, you may have been liquidated with less than 2x leverage. Why does this happen? What is this? This is the next logical question. What's going on, Tom? Why did Kraken trade down to 700? Coinbase, Binance, everywhere else, they only went to 1500. We just looked at it. What happened? Did Kraken do this to us? They traded to like 13 something. That's still, it doesn't even make a difference. It's still ridiculous. Did Kraken do something? Are they cheating me? The answer is no. Kraken, in my opinion, did not do this to you. I will say they didn't stop it. I don't know if they would even have the power to, but I don't think this is a malicious thing done by Kraken personally. What this is we've seen this in the past. We've talked about this even days before this happened. Kraken tends to be a liquid. Tends to be a liquid on the buy limit order side. We've seen this before in the past. I don't know if there's any great examples on Ethereum. I don't remember what happened this day specifically, but something would tell me that on May the 7th, when Ethereum traded from $100 to $25, probably didn't trade the same on every exchange. Probably didn't have that same wick. Probably. But that's not all. Let's look at some others. This is a problem that is not unique to Kraken in any way. However, Kraken, for whatever reason, man, do they have a reputation for it. I remember this one. I remember this one. This one I think was reflected across the market. Litecoin went from 62 to 35, this wick here. Yeah, this is unlikely to have been reflected. Litecoin Kraken in a day opened at 120, traded down to 70. Now, there's likely a wick on every exchange when you see these on Kraken. That's why you know it's not, like, in my opinion, malicious, you know, them being malicious. This is just kind of been their problem for years, man. If I were to speculate, I would assume that a large leverage order, yeah, I go back to Ethereum because that's what we're talking about. This is what I would speculate is a large leveraged long closed right here, and when it closed, it did not have sufficient liquidity to close at 1942. And so it began to fill the orders lower and lower and lower, and in doing so, began hitting stop losses, which then sold their positions, which pushed the price lower and lower and lower, all the way down to $700. So is this wick real? Yes. Would this have liquidated you? Probably. Realistically, probably. But could you have bought here? Also, yes. So there it is. Keep an eye out. I don't have anything against Kraken, honestly. Always use stop losses. If you're using leverage, you always use stop losses, period. If you didn't have a stop loss here, and you got liquidated, that's your fault in my opinion. If you did have a stop loss, and this is very possible, and the illiquidity of the platform slipped your loss down significantly, and you got liquidated, technically still your fault, but on that scenario, I'll say Kraken shares a piece of that. And I'm not a legal expert. This is just my opinion, which, what's that worth? I don't know. Always use stop losses, my friends, with leverage. Always. With spot, you can't get liquidated. That's why I always preach spot, man. People lost their coins. Don't lose your coins. Don't do it. Don't lose them. It's not worth it. You know what? I told someone this story today. I'm going to share it with you guys. My best friend in the whole wide world, moved away recently, but that's not part of the story. Anyway. The guy is, how do I say this, the most ripped human being I've ever met. Now, he's not the biggest. He's not roid big. He's not, like, you know, bulky. But he's 6'4", maybe like 195, 200 pounds. Just like statue, right? Probably just the most in shape guy I've ever met. I think he goes to the gym obsessively. It's a big thing for him. And people will come up to him in the gym all the time, and they'll say, "Hey man, you're in great shape. How do I get in shape like you? Can you give me some tips?" And he always says the same thing. And that same thing is, "Yeah, dude, you just gotta do, this kind of program. You have to do lots of legs. Gotta do legs." And as soon as he says that, people tune out, and they say, all right. But how do I get as jacked as you, but like without doing that? People want the result. They want the same result as him, but they're unwilling to do what he did to get that result. And it's funny, him and I were laughing, and this is why I brought it up the other day, about how similar that is to what I do. People ask me, how do I trade? How do I be successful? And I say, man, I don't use leverage. I trade spot. I trade these Bitcoin pairs. I trade slow. It's not exciting. And people have the same reaction. They go, but how do I do that? How do I do it with leverage and faster and not slow? Same thing. Holding. How do I do it without holding? I guess holding is my legs. There you go. I think that's a good story. We were it's just incredibly related. It's the exact same situation. Holding is my legs. In my opinion, every portfolio should have a dedicated allocation to holding. I think that should be as many as possible. Rico. All right, so ADA. I was blanking for other examples. Blanking for other examples on the Kraken. We'll grab that. ADA. Yeah. When I'm up here, my memory is different than when I'm. Memory is different than just any other given time. Another great example of the Kraken, the Krakening. This one's way worse. Everybody got liquidated. ADA touched $1.20 on Kraken. When Ethereum hit 700, ADA went all the way to 15.6 cents. So this example is way worse. Oof, that's way worse. Everyone that was long on any leverage, in theory, should be liquidated. How far did you fall, buddy? 86.4. Wow. That's like a whole bull market, or a whole bear market. Oh, ADA, that's a whole bear market, man. Maybe that's bullish for it. Well, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn from this. One, maybe you don't want to use Kraken. I don't know. That's up to you. I don't use Kraken, really. Two, this speaks to like what a coin's price is. People say like what determines Bitcoin's price or something. Exchanges do. But not one exchange. So ADA didn't crash to 15.6 cents. I don't know where it traded to in other exchanges, but I'm going to reckon it didn't do it almost 90% like on Kraken. So what is a coin's price? Well, the answer is a lot of it's kind of an illusion. It can be different across exchanges. Typically, bots and arbitrage keep them in check, but not enough for this. Arbitrage didn't keep up with this. There's a lot of information you can get from this that I think speaks to some of the fundamentals of this space. At one point, Kraken, ADA USD was 15 cents yesterday. But was ADA worth 15 cents yesterday? I don't think so. Was it worth 15 cents January 1st of this year, and that's still a higher low? Yes. It's actually not that bearish. Like, even if we had seen this across exchanges, that wouldn't have been that bearish. It's still a higher low from this year. Support was found at the yearly, basically the yearly open. Oh wow, that was the first day of the year. So the year turned red for a second, but still never put in a lower low. Be careful, guys. You don't have to use leverage. You don't. Leverage is a tool for hedging. It is not designed to day trade crypto, high volatile cryptocurrency. It is not how it was designed to be used. It was actually designed to be used for pork farmers or something. Something stupid. And now it's like in trading culture as you gotta use high leverage. Thank God leverage didn't exist when I started trading in crypto. I wouldn't be here. I'd be liquidated probably. As a noob, I would have just gotten liquidated. I use leverage rarely, about once a year, maybe twice. And you'll never guess. Guess what direction all of my leverage positions that were real ones, other, you know, like me playing around or something, don't count. But like real positions that I took that were of any actual value, that were planned as a trade. Shorts. I've only ever shorted on leverage. Short. But Tom, you're the biggest perma bull ever, man. Why would you? What do you mean short with leverage? Again, once a year, roughly, and it's not a rule. It doesn't have to be. It's just that's how it's lined up, about once a year. Because leverage is a tool for hedging. Hedging. My portfolio is always long. It's long, probably forever. And so I can use the tool for hedging to bet against myself, which is what hedging is. There's an opportune time. It doesn't come around often. Last time, great example that I can remember. 2019, 2020, in February, at 10,500. Everyone who was here at the time, you can fact check this for everybody. Opened a short at 10,500. Why? Because at 10,500 we had already tested that level in October. We sold off. We saw lower lows. And at that point, we either, in my mind, broke 10,500 and started a bull run, or this is why I decided to hedge my long portfolio. I opened a position short at 10.5 because if we failed to put in a higher high, I was assuming rejection. It worked out. The next month, Bitcoin traded down to 3,800. Did I keep that short position open to 3,800? And am I trading, you know, Messiah? No. I closed at like 7,000 or something. I didn't know we were going to 3,800. Freaking nobody did. If they said that they did, they're a liar. Not at that time. But I was betting against myself. I was fully expecting or hoping even to get liquidated because my portfolio is long and I wanted it to go up. But we were at a pivotal point where I saw, man, if we reject at this level, we're likely to just re-enter kind of a bearish period. That's what hedging's for. Take it or leave it, you know? Holding uncontested crypto champion of the world is holding. It is your legs. Crypto is your legs. Funny because a character who's no longer around used to say that Bitcoin doesn't have any legs. No, for people just joining us, I'm not in a leverage short. I'm explaining how I've used it and how I believe, because, you know, I guess it's opinion. It isn't really. It's actually kind of how it's designed. Anyway, of really how people misuse it. I'm the most perma-bull moon boy in all of the land, guys. The only short positions of any seriousness of position size or type, whatever, I don't know. For me, I've been shorts. Because you're betting against yourself. It's not meant for use every day. Leverage, only trading leverage is like only lifting biceps. And then wondering why you don't look like my friend in the gym. And then you ask him, and he tells you legs, and you say, but I don't want to hold. What do we have, 9 minutes? Alright, good, I'm beat. We had 9 minutes till close. Yeah, 9 minutes. We back in the bull market, baby? We never left. We never left. Gora V, man. We have 9 minutes left. I'm just burning time. Honestly, if you don't like what someone's streaming, you can always turn it off, man. I don't want anybody to leave. But like, I don't know why you'd come and complain about somebody else's show. You don't know. I'm just wasting time because we have 8 minutes, and I kind of wanted to like stop streaming when I saw this hourly start because didn't really think anything was going to happen. Remember, this arrow starts on the 24th. I'm one. There we go. It starts on the 24th. That's after this daily close. Our target for today's close. We're already above. Come on. Come on, come on. 20 daily. Currently above it with 8 minutes to go. How you doing, Lucas Murphy? Mr. Murphy. Oh, I'm not trolled, I don't care. Like I said, I'm just burning time. Do you ever get to that mini lesson, Harvey? We actually ended up with a different one. Maybe tomorrow we'll start with it. Or maybe I could do it now in 7 minutes easy, but I'm tired. I already wanted to like be done, and then we were looking at charts and Kraken and talk about lifting legs, and then I was rambling about leverage. Yeah. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow with it. But we did do maybe 2 lessons today. 2, really. 2. Double 2. I wonder if I caught that. I'll let it play. $808 Hawk, what's up? 80. Ugh, 808 Hawk. Need water. There we go. 808 Hawk. You and George. I don't know who George is. Say no leverage. You both seem the most level-headed. Well, you know why? It's probably because I'm guessing that... Well, I know I don't. But I'm gonna guess George doesn't either. George, take a look next time, whoever that is. I would bet he doesn't push affiliate links to leverage exchanges. That'd be my guess. That is the incentive. Why most people push it. It's not because they really believe in it. It's because it's lucrative. I mean, I'm not hating. Gotta make money. That's why I was so blown away by the potential sponsorship. You guys keep saying potential till the contract signed, because it was something that I don't believe is harmful. I think pushing leverage exchange links is. Degenerate gamer. These are the Corsairs with the cream top. They're legit. I like them. I dig them. Hmm. 5 minutes to go, boys and girls. Bitcoin's not owned by the government, so they don't have the right to control it. I mean, I don't even think it comes down to do they have the right to. I think that's the power of cryptocurrency, my man, is that rights or not, doesn't matter, they just can't do it. It's the ultimate test. It's the ultimate testimony to its strength. Is when they try and fail to shut it down. I got a new pair of shades. I don't know how I feel about them. I didn't realize they were a different shape. I like the lenses on them better. Travis Livingstone, I will definitely check them out, man. I'm sure you can tell I'm serious. I don't like the shape of these as much, but it does look like that meme. Or not meme. It does look like this icon. The lenses are better. I can see better out of these. I just don't like them as much. Kato Ino. If I could be any card. 52 card deck. What would I be? I've never thought of that. It's a weird question. I like it. I'll have to get back to you on that, dude. That's a deep question. I can't just blurt one out. Everyone's gonna pick like a king or an ace. Nah, I'm not a king or ace guy. Also, they are requiring your identity to trade Bitcoin. Ah. So most people are gonna dump. I would love to hear the logic behind that. As it's like phrased as if this is like new, like, yo man, you better watch out. They're making people give their identities to buy Bitcoin. They're all gonna dump it now. That's always been KYC. KYC's been in practice for a long time, man. Top tier FUD, yep. Don't trip, Govs have the most Bitcoin in the world. Think of how much they've seized. Brother, I mean, I can't deny how much they've seized, but you do remember the auctions that they routinely had. Government sold the bottom just like everybody else. Same false flag, same. I don't like these as much. I didn't realize they were a different shape. 2 minutes till close. I didn't realize they were a different frame, or I wouldn't have gotten them. I like the color set, and I like the lenses. Well, false flags, yeah, you know how it works. You saw the last guy. I saw the last guy who saw my eyes. Their soul got sucked out. Indiana Jones. The Ark. Same thing. Mark Hubs, very manly. I don't know. I don't really like these. I'm kind of pissed. And you know what? The company that produces these refuses to sponsor me. So I'm not even gonna say where they're from. What's up, State of Crypto? How you doing, brother? Ooh. DB. That's what I'm saying from now on. Why does he wear sunglasses? Because I have laser eyes. Because I have laser eyes. They just blow right through the camera. Just nuke you. It would go right through the internet. Just blow you up. And I can't expose my viewers to harm. Can't do it. What's up, Eli? Eli. Brother Eli is back. Wim Eats World. Yeah, we're waiting for this close. 53 seconds. You know what? Shout out. I missed it. My brain just circled back. Where did you go? Where are you? Where did you go? No, where's your name? Where did he go? Did you change your name? It's West Side something like that. I can't find the message now. Oh well. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Scott Lux, I did hear back. From him. And he was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just so busy. And I was like, hey, no worries. I was like, I'm still like confused and would love to hear your side of it. I was like, and I'm sure my viewers would too. And so I think an interview would be best. But if you don't have time, I understand. It would just be great to get some answers. And then they just never responded again. So it is what it is. Let's take a look at this daily close. The day has come to a close. Officially. And we have traded again under the 20. Closing back above. We might be bad, O'Shan. It doesn't matter. We're wrapping it up. We broke 1,000 viewers today. I'm on top of the world. We closed above the 20. That's what we were hoping for. Now we're looking for a retracement. If you notice the last 2 days, here's a little pro tip because we're going to be done here soon. Pro tip, the last 2 days, look at the top. Look at the top of these dailies. Virtually no wick. We get any kind of movement to the upside here. We have some, but that still could be that same level. Not much. We will have a different candle than the previous two. Gavin Lawson, the other Gavin. How you doing, man? All right, well, there it is, boys and girls. We closed. We got the close that we wanted. Now we just gotta wait. There it is. I'm gonna throw today's chart up on the Discord. So if you want to follow along until tomorrow's episode, jump in there. Get on in, buddy. Party never stops. Streams never end in the Discord. Dreams come true. Only in the Discord. Ninja Boy, my man. How you doing? Bradley. Cosmosis. Julie Anderson. There she is. How you doing? That's right, though. We've been live longer than we expected. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Make sure you're in the Discord. You know what? Do yourself a favor, too. You can check out that Patreon. Check it out. Don't sign up, though. Don't sign up till March 1st. Don't sign up now. Kraken won't let you trade. Probably did you a favor. Alright, guys. Much love. Great to be back. Can't wait for tomorrow's episode. We'll see you then.